It's time for another update. Though this time, after 6 months, they are finally releasing Hossin, which still looks like half-finished product. Those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I can just simply tell you that Hossin was supposed to be released in last year's August or September, I don't really remember correctly. Even though developers say that Hossin is not finished yet, question is, what is exactly finished by your standards? And yes, I realize how development might work, but the thing is, a lot of people were just hoping for Hossin to come out quite soon. After all, you kinda promised it. But after 3 to 4 months, they just lost hope and stopped playing, and that is a bad thing. But I digress. So what can you expect? Well, first of all, really beautiful level design and artwork. So those guys, level designers, artists, and other playtesters and so on and so forth, worked really hard on this one. Hopefully, at least. So I got to note that most bases are made for infantry battles. But of course there are open spaces for aircrafts and tanks to wrestle. But there's one more thing I want to mention before I move on. In earlier versions of some Hossin bases, they had actually anti-air shields. Basically there were two types of shields. The ones you could go through and the other ones you could go through only from one side. Both of these shields didn't allow any damage to go through them from outside. But they allowed any projectile to travel outside from inside. So basically you could shoot your lock-on missiles from inside, which kinda is not fair, but then again aircrafts do pick on infantry a lot. Personally, I thought that these shields would make Hossin unique and interesting to play in, especially if you could put a generator for these shields. But oh no, let's just scrap that idea. Nevertheless, I hope to see those shields in future. Oh, and one last thing about Hossin. I really liked the base called 4 Fingers. It was really beautiful and it was pretty simple, I would say. 4 bridges and resembles 4 fingers. But now the base is renamed as The Finger. So I give you The Finger. I mean, developers, what the fuck? Okay, let's move on to continent locking. So basically continent locking will work just like taking a whole continent. Only this time, once you get the continent, enemy is forced out of it completely. And of course they can't access it anymore. And therefore battle is shifted to other continents. So first question, how do you lock a continent? Well, there are 2 ways. Either you dominate the continent by taking 94% of the territories, or you win an alert. So next most important thing you must know is that only 2 continents can be locked at the same time. Once you lock another continent, the oldest one gets unlocked. Also, once continent is unlocked, warp gates switch places. There are 2 more things. No more global alerts and no more weekly warp gate rotations. But now, whenever you capture a continent, the faction that does it gets quite a good prize for it. By taking Amerish, you gain 50% discount on infantry purchases. Esamir will give 50% discount on mechanized, which means that now Thunderers will only cost 200 points. But Indar, 50% on aerospace. But as for Hossin, once you capture that, 25% bonus XP for your faction. And the last important thing about this update is for outfits. Now you have outfit recruiting page, you have outfit decals, and probably the most annoying or maybe most interesting is outfit base capture. So how does this base capture for outfit works? Well, it's simple. Whenever you assault any base, there is a session started on the scoreboard when you press tab, and basically every member of that area gets some points and they are displayed on the score screen. And so after capturing a base, the outfit members that got the most points in, together is recognized as the captors. Well, for example, let's say there are 5 outfit 1 members that are doing what they do, usually just going for the points and taking the base, while there are 2 members of outfit B which goes up and kills pretty much every other enemy that comes out of the spawn. At the end of the base capture, base belongs to outfit B because they got way more points together than those 5 guys by going for the points. And once your outfit captures the base, your outfit's name and decal will be shown in the map. Idea is not bad, but mostly the biggest farmers or the biggest outfit with farmers will usually get the base. So that's kinda unfair, while others just go for the point and actually does something. But how it will actually play out on the battlefield? Well, fuck me, I don't know. And hey, if you want to know all the details about this patch, don't leave a comment on this video, just go and read it yourself, you lazy fuck.